Morning and happy Tuesday. I am documenting this as officially the first cold morning walk of the whole year. Well, not the whole year, but post-summer. This is the first I'm actually cold and might need a scarf and gloves very soon walk. So here it is, October 8th. Okay, but look at these fall vibes. Oh my gosh. It's like we came back from the ocean and it's just fall. It's just fall everywhere. I love it. And Buddy's home and Macy's home. We stayed with Nana for the weekend. All right. Let's do this thing. Okay, so really quick, just to document this for myself. I got a lot of traffic with the birth story because, like myself, when you're pregnant, when you're super pregnant and you're about to do the thing, you're like, oh my gosh, I've been prepping this, I've been hypnobirthing, I've been prepping my brain for this for almost a year, months and months and months. Like, it's almost time to go. Like, you get anxiety, so you start searching the web seriously for any help you can find. So for me, my goal was to have a pain-free, very relaxed birth. And with my last two births being painful, I was like, okay, even if there's a little bit of pain, like the majority of it, especially for upstage, which is just, your cervix expanding and your uterus being pulled up, all the things. I was like, okay, if I can get through that pain-free, and then the downstage might be like a little meh, but I just wanted to keep that vision alive. And like, yeah, obviously birth can be super painful. So for me, my belief fully is your body follows your mind. Like, seriously, your body follows your mind. So I prepped myself with the knowledge and the visuals, like what was going on, other women who had pain-free births and stuff like that. So anyways, I was searching the web for stuff like that. So because other pregnant women are doing the same thing that I did, my video with a pain-free birth got a lot of traffic, which is awesome. However, I didn't really go into how I was able to do that. It wasn't just like I'm deciding to have a pain-free birth. It was work. It was serious work. I read 3 or 4 books, dove in headfirst to doula and birth. What do they call themselves? Birth something. So doulas, midwives, stuff like that, talking about what happens and how it's a natural thing. Prepping my body, my mind. I wanted to literally, which is hard to find, I wanted to literally see what was going on inside of me. Like, what is actually happening, so I can see that in my, I'm a visual learner, so I wanted to see that in my head, right? I wanted to visualize what was happening so that I could, kind of like see it happen. I'm just like that. If I know what's happening, it's not scary anymore. So I found a visual that worked for me, which was legitimately what was happening. My uterus, all the muscles were just pulling up, which expanded my cervix. And I could not find that anywhere except for one of the books that I read. So anyways, before I go off on a super rant, because I became obsessed with the birth world, and now that I'm not pregnant anymore, I'm like, meh, I don't care. Like, I have to unsubscribe to all these people. And yeah, whatever. So like, my algorithm was just skewed for a hot second. So anyways, I want to make a follow-up to that about how I achieved that, because that video is beautiful. I love it. I'm so excited to be able to look back on that, and that one of my midwife assistant captured some of those videos. Like, oh my gosh, I might actually just make a cute little collage of all those videos that she captured in an artistic way with some music. But anyways, I want to do a follow-up on how I was able to achieve a pain-free birth, the tools that I use, the books, the literature, the podcasts, the YouTube channels, the visuals, what I did. I disconnected, I spiritually opened up, and I was just able to do this incredible thing. And man, I would literally give birth again tonight by choice if I could. That's how, and it was a spiritual, oh my God, it just brings you so close to source energy, because you're working with the creator to create another human life. Like, oh my God, that's crazy. So anyways, this is so ridiculous. This is 4 minutes long so far, so I'm gonna just go. But I get so jazzed up with this fresh oxygen on my morning hike that I'm just in such a talking mood. But anyways, I'm gonna go back and enjoy my walk. But that video is coming on how I was able to achieve that. And I'm gonna try to hurry it along and actually write a script so I stay focused and really just get down to the nitty-gritty of it. Because the longer I wait, the less pregnant women I can help with this information, because I learned this stuff like later to mid second trimester. So it was just the perfect timing. And with my morning book, I was just diving in headfirst to these books and reading them slowly and intentionally and really thinking them through. And I rewired my brain, like my core belief with these books for my birth, because society tells us that like all the things that really are not true and that do not serve us. Anyways, that is it. I'm making a follow-up video so I can help other pregnant women have, or at least aim for, a pain-free birth, which doesn't even sound possible, but it is. Okay, goodbye. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite things.
I found a very alert baby. She loves her little special friends. Her favorite toy ever. Yes, you do. My goodness.
I need to change my shoes.
You smiling? Did I just miss a smile? I look away for 1 second. Oh, you're grabbing things. Does that make noise? We're right at the point where she's starting to get a little more independent. Not really, but like she can keep herself occupied and looking at her toys and touching her toys for like 2 seconds instead of 1 second. So I can like make a cup of coffee while she lays there instead of, you know, always holding the baby, which is always a nice little milestone. And you're 2 months old in 1 day. Oh my goodness. So we bought a cord for this thing because Nana thrifted it. And it still doesn't work, so it's fine. We'll survive. We got a pineapple for the house.
Pineapple?
I mean, we got a coconut.
The makeshift that is this. Oh, Addie. I have a quote-unquote mobile hanging
She stole my idea because I did that first.
It's a good idea, but I did not know that you said that. That's eating their tuna fish. The baby's not in there. Lane's over there living her best life. Hi, Lane. Oh my goodness. Okay, happy Tuesday. I have no energy today. I feel like I didn't sleep good last night or something. And then the house is a literal disaster because we just got back from a trip. Everyone's stuff is all over. We have loads and loads and loads of backup laundry that we just need to do. And just I have no energy to do the cleaning. So we just dropped off Addison at her art class and we are back. We didn't end up going to the playground today like Lane likes to do. Lana is down here nursing. But we're just home, and my goal was to come home, chug some coffee, throw on some music, and just go in on the house. and I have a couple of like little projects and intentions that I want to get done today, but the main thing is just to clean. And I have bags of things that need to go to the thrift shop that should have been done like before the trip, that I had to like take out of the car to fit the stuff for the trip. And it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And I know it's not that big of a deal, but when you're tired, everything's a big deal, at least for me. So yeah, we're just gonna like slow and steady try to tackle this giant disaster. I don't even want to show you, because if I show the vlog and then I don't end up cleaning it, then it's just gonna be the same way. What do you have in your mouth? Come here closer. Show me. Is that the lollipop stick? No, get that out of your mouth, please. That's not safe. Anyways, you can kind of see it's a disaster. There's stuff on the stairs. There's like dog food open, not put away right there. Thrift bags. There's like garbage on the floor, like burnables that need to be burned. It's a lot. Over here is not too bad, but yeah, the kids got the winter stuff out over there in the living room. It's just taking over the living room. There's a floor over there that needs to be addressed. The kids' room is a mess. Anyways, yeah, that's just our Tuesday. But one thing I will say about this whole minimalist thing, this little minimalist project that I have been working on, I'm in no way a quote unquote minimalist, but we have a lot less stuff than we had last year at this time. What I will say is, even if it's a disaster, it takes like honestly not that long to clean up, and there's just not that much stuff in the involved in the disaster, because there's just not that much stuff in the house. Hi. Oh, thank you, Lane, for picking it up. Hi. Oh, that's why babies smile at that, because of this looks like a face. That's creepy. Okay, oopsies. But I made 1, 2, 3, and there's still some left over. And yeah, I've been making smoothies as soon as I lose energy for the day, because oh my gosh, they are just packed with nutrients. So this is a mixed berry frozen pack, which I don't normally use frozen fruit. I try to do fresh only, but we're completely out. It's a grocery day. So mixed berries, a huge handful of spinach, chia seeds, water, and then dates to sweeten it up. And this will give me so much energy. And then I have apparently 3 of them, because I added so much water, so it could be like nice and juice-like. And so now I have leftovers. But mom life, sometimes you just, especially when you're nursing, you just have to grab it and go. So that is today's smoothie recipe. Cannot do smoothies when they're like super thick. I love them. Very watery, because it's hydrating and it's more like juice. And so good. And then like whatever you have going on, like if you have a headache or you have indigestion, you can Google fruits and vegetables and spices and herbs and seeds and legumes and all the things that might be good for that thing that you have going on, that issue you have going on. And food, I believe so deeply that food is medicine. Food is medicine. And you can just throw that in your smoothie, drink your medicine, and feel better. Maybe not like right that second, but over time, and definitely by the next day, just like chug smoothies, I swear. And I have not always been a smoothie lover, but I love them. They're like the quickest, easiest, fattest, quickest way to just like absorb so many nutrients in a meal that like all of this food would have taken me hours to eat. It's just such a nutrient dense, packed, beautiful thing that I'm just like slurping in.
Seriously? We were gone for like 5 minutes.
Okay, so surprisingly, today has been a very restful day. I kind of expected to have more energy today. I was gonna like get up, get dressed, like do the thing. And yeah, we were all just exhausted today. Lane's actually taking an afternoon nap because she's just wiped out from the trip. Addison's just quietly playing. The house is still a disaster, and Lana has been kind of crabby, but then I just found out that she kind of has a bellyache. I think she's like puking and pooping every couple minutes, so she finally just fell asleep on me nursing. So this is where I'll be for the foreseeable future. We'll clean when we get around to it, because I always have so much energy. So when I do feel like this, I know it's my body telling me to like chill.